in 45 minutes. But the time I wrote in my calendar was an hour earlier. And I was trying to get there early because I didn't know what traffic would be like. And I didn't know where the building was. So I was afraid that I was not going to find it. So I show up what I thought was 20 minutes early, but I was actually an hour and 20 minutes early. And the presenter of the training said something like, "Oh, you're really early." And I just thought she meant 20 minutes was really early. Hi, Nicola. How are you? Doing an impromptu live because I was accidentally over an hour early to training this morning. And so I decided to go on a walk because I'm in this challenge. I'm good. How are you, Nicola? Are you doing the healthy challenge that Sally is doing for her channel? A whole bunch of YouTubers are doing it. But one of the things is to do 30 minutes a day of any kind of exercise. So I kind of had a busy day today. So I thought I'll walk for 10 minutes and come back. I come back at 5 minutes of 8 and I'm like, that's weird that nobody's here when it starts in 5 minutes. I'm like, this starts at 8, right? And she goes, no, 9. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I drove to a nearby park, which is where I'm at now, where my son used to practice for soccer. I did a little more walking, but I'm not really dressed in like workout clothes. So I didn't want to get too sweaty. So I decided I'll go live and just see who is around and talk to people. I'm glad you came here, Nicola. It's good to be early and have your mind prepped. Yes, it's better than being the opposite, an hour late, because I thought it was an hour later and I missed an hour. So I will definitely have to check. I have a couple of trainings next week. I'll have to double check the time. I purposely didn't want to double check the time because I didn't want to check email. If you don't know, I'm a teacher. So I was like, I just don't want to check email in the summer, because sometimes if you start checking email, you get a whole bunch of emails and you go down a rabbit hole, and next thing you know, it's 30 minutes, hour later, and you're still on email. So it's like, I'm not checking email. I have it in my personal calendar. It starts at 8. I'll just show up and nope. I should have double checked. I always work out because for over 15 years, I was in the fitness industry and kept going, oh, cool. What aspect of the fitness industry were you in? What did you do? Plus, I love food. So yes, you have a cooking channel. So I'm not so good at cooking. So I tried to do one of those meal prep, those meal services where they and send you the recipe. Have you ever done one of those, Nicola? Probably not, because you like to cook. But here's a video idea if you want it. Take it or leave it. You could like get a whole bunch of those meal prep services and try them out and then give your take as to which one you think is the best as someone who does, is really good at making food. But maybe meal prep services are totally out of the question for someone like you because you're good at coming up with your own recipes and doing things. And it says I have 10 people watching. Hit the like button. Actually, now it says I have 8. I lost 2 people. And tell me who you are in the comments. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah. I kind of nicer top because, I get tired of I like to be casual, but then after a while, when you do it every day, you get tired of being casual. Yeah. So yeah, tell me what what aspect of, I started off as a body weight training industry and eventually hosted global events and trained from Europe. Wow, cool. So you lift weights. I want to get more into lifting. I hear that after a certain age, if you're not actively trying to gain muscle, you are losing it. And I've seen a lot of examples. That's actually something I've been thinking about a lot lately, just due to family and friends and even grandparents who are no longer with me, but just thinking about how I want to make sure. Hi, Scar. Sorry, I'm trying too fast. Oh, typing too fast, too many mistakes. That's okay. I want to live my life a certain way. Actually, if you want to go a rabbit hole on YouTube, when you're done watching me, of course, just search for 80, 90-year-olds who are bodybuilding, because they are out there. So I watch them all to inspire myself. Because it's really, I see family members who can't get up the stairs, who can't get up out of a chair, who can't do these things for themselves. And these are things that I still want to do when I'm 80, 90. I want to be able to get up out of a chair. So basically, once you stop doing something, you lose the ability. I know someone who, she had a stair lift at her house, and this was, sorry, okay, let me see what you guys are saying. And we said to her, you're not going to be able to do it anymore if you stop. And she said, oh, I'm just going to use it for groceries. She didn't just use it for groceries. And she did lose the ability to do stairs. I have to, Kelly, because when I was going through menopause for 5 years until now, so I'm particular about it. I want to be able to run after my grandchildren. Exactly. Hi, Okies Eden. I am excited to go on your channel tomorrow. And you just went live with Nicola. Was it yesterday or the day before? So if you guys missed that after you watch this, go check that out. It looks like you have one today too, another one today, but I'm also going live at the same time as you, unfortunately. So we'll have to watch each other's later. How are you, Okies? I kind of just went live today spontaneously because I was accidentally an hour late to a training. I wrote down the time wrong. So I thought, did a little bit of walking, but don't want to get too sweaty before this training. So then I thought I'd go live and talk to you guys and hit the like. I forget to say that sometimes. So I'm trying to remember to say that because I know people will do it if I ask them. Oh, no. Don't change your time. And actually, I just thought of this, but you and I have different time zones. So they might not be at the same time. Check on my link. And then once you click on the link, it'll say what time in your time zone. So maybe they might not be at different times. Don't change yours. Don't change yours on my account. Do what's best for you. We can watch each other's later. Yeah, so I was just talking about how due to good and bad examples, how I want to live the rest of my life. I was actually going to do a more formal video about this, so I might repeat this, but just we're doing a challenge. Sorry if I'm repeating, but new people have just joined. Elijah, the creator of fun, with lots of exclamation marks. Good morning. Just wanted to remind you that Jesus loves you. His love for you is immeasurable and inconceivable. God bless. Thank you for saying that. I'm actually going through a hard time right now, which I can't talk about publicly, so it's a good thing that I need to hear. Nicola says, I have a raspberry currant cake in the oven. To make sure I'm able to enjoy it, I went on a 2-hour morning walk and run. Nice. It's good that you are getting that in, Nicola. So I want to focus on weight training and building muscle and also mobility training because, again, once you stop, you'll lose the ability. So being able to sit on the floor and get up, being able to squat. It's in some of the Asian countries, they squat on a regular basis. They have to squat. Like in Japan, they eat on the floor, but we don't have to do all these things. So then we start losing the ability when we get older. What do you teach, Kelly? I teach special ed preschool. So in the public school, because in the public school, if it's special ed, they have preschool. So I teach the littles, so that is fun. I have taught other grades before because I was a substitute teacher. I've been a teacher assistant. I taught 3rd grade when I was a teacher assistant. I taught online. When I taught online, I taught all grades. I also taught in a private school. When I taught in a private school, I taught high school because that was a part-time job. And so I have taught all other grades, but right now I'm teaching the little ones and I really like that age. I like the little ones. Ha ha ha. Yes, Oki. Currently cake baking. Cake sounds really good. Now I understand why you speak so well, Kelly. What do you mean? The online teaching? Speak so well. Now you know why. Okay, well, thank you for the compliment, but just curious what you mean, like, now you know why. Actually, before I got into teaching, I also worked in the video field and actually freelanced there 2 days ago. I know. I've probably done every job under the sun. You name the job, I've probably done it. I've tried I've been working since I was 14. So, from the teaching industry experience. Oh, okay. Yes. And teaching online, you had to keep up with the technology. You had to learn Zoom and do all of those things. So yes. But yeah, Nicola, maybe you should talk more. I know your niche is cooking, but I'd love to hear more about your experience in the fitness industry and how you balance with fitness. Maybe you could come on my channel and talk about that sometime. I like to do collaborations. Let's see what you guys are talking about. So yeah, now my training's in 30 minutes, but probably in like 10 to 15, I'll get off this live and go do that. So what do you guys have coming up on your channels? What are you, Oki Zeden? I know that you are doing a lot of, wait, which Oki? You have 2 channels. Yeah, Oki Edens, and you also have Oki's Hustle. You are doing a lot of collaborations. I know you're doing one with me. I know you did one with Nicola the other day, and you have some more coming up. Tell us about it. I wish I could. I'm trying to see how to juggle it with the cooking niche. Yeah, I know. That would be weird to have a cooking niche, then all of a sudden just talk about fitness. I don't always follow the rules. I know my channel is a teaching channel, and then occasionally I go off and talk about other topics when I feel like it. You're not really supposed to do that, and cooking and fitness would be 2 totally different things. It's not like you are talking about cooking, then maybe you did something about baking, which are pretty. Hi, Chef Zed. Thanks for coming. I'm just doing an impromptu live because I was accidentally an hour late for a training. I got the time wrong. So I'm just, so this is just an informal, I don't have a topic. This is just an informal live. What are you up to, Chef Zed? And what do you have coming up on your channel? Any good videos you're working on, live streams, collabs that are coming up? Maybe I should try in a way to incorporate it during the live. Yeah, that's something you could do. Because what I do is most of my edited videos are about teaching, or sometimes I'll do a broader topic that could apply to teachers or more people. But my live streams, I kind of just talk about whatever I want. So you could always do a live stream, and you could kind of sort of try to tie it to fitness. You could be like, hey, I get really into fitness because, you know, I try to counterbalance that I like to eat or something. I don't know. You could try to tie it in. But you could just go live and talk about your fitness. That'd be fun. Maybe, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Chef Zed, tell us what you're working on your channel. Oh, it's got sunny here all of a sudden and hot. I might have to turn on my air. But you guys tell us what you have coming up on your channel and I'll read it and then my audience can hear about it. Hold on. Let me turn on the air. Now it's super hot. Don't want to be all sweaty before I have to go to this. Tell me if you hear the air, if it's too much. Getting over a cold. Sorry, guys. Oh, here. I used to do meal plans and fitness program for other people before. Oh, yeah. You could totally do a series on meal prepping for healthy living. That's something you could do. You could do a series on healthy cooking and meal prep, and that's how it could tie in. And then that would be a good segue after you did that to talking about fitness a little bit, because then you already talked about healthy eating and meal prepping, and then it could kind of go together. Oh, there we go. I thought of a way you could tie it in or add to your, or broaden your niche. There we go. Yeah. I would definitely be interested in some healthy recipes. Since I have more people here, who's doing that challenge that Sally put together for people on her channel? And a whole bunch of our YouTuber friends are doing it, where it's like you're supposed to drink 64 ounces of water a day, move your body for 30 minutes. It could be anything from walking to, I have a month-long membership at a yoga studio. I got a gift card for Christmas, and so I decided to redeem it in the summer when I have time. And I usually work out at home, so I'm so often wonder, like, how well are my home workouts doing? I could hold my own in that class. The only thing I'm lacking in is balance, but I could hold my own. So then I was like, hey, my home workouts are doing pretty well. I do video workouts. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, you just brought ideas. Thanks, Kelly. No problem. For some days now, I'm thinking of discussing about eating healthy and easy meal prep, doing a live instead of just cooking live stream. There you go, Chef Zed. You could do that too. There's enough room for everybody. Some people have more than one idea. Like maybe you would give different ideas than Nicola would give. I would definitely watch both of you. There's a lot. Nice one, Chef. You should, Chef. Oh my goodness. So yeah, there you go. There's ideas for you guys. Healthy cooking. Also, Chef Zed, I told this to Nicola already, but if either of you do like a review on some of those meal prep services like HelloFresh or Blue Apron or something, give us your take. I love those because they send exactly the amount of ingredients you need. Because sometimes you'll say, oh, I want to try this new recipe, but oh, I don't have this one ingredient. Do I go to the store just for one ingredient, or do I try to substitute an ingredient, or I just don't do the recipe because of the ingredient I don't have? And I love the way that they send you exactly what you need, and they send you the recipe, and it's really easy, and even your kids can do it. It's so easy. So, but yeah, thanks, dear. Indeed, Kelly. So that's an idea for one of you, because I like the meal prep services. So you could give us your take as someone who is, you know, does your own recipes and is good all the time. There's people driving by me really slow. They're probably like, what the heck is she doing in her car talking to herself? Yeah, but I'm in a pretty secluded area, but there are people around like walking and stuff. But yeah, well, I've kind of run out of things to talk about. So, later today at 2 o'clock, I have someone on my channel. Her name is Meredith. She left teaching for 3 years, and now she's going back. I know not all of you are in the teaching niche or are teachers, but if you're interested, we are going to talk about why she left, why she's coming back. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she watches my channel and comments a lot. Take care. Take care, dear Kelly. Thank you. You guys take care too. I will see you. I will comment on your videos. I'll see you on mine, and in our friends' videos, we see each other too. Oh, sorry. Yes. 2 p.m. in the Eastern time zone. Eastern. Okay, Oki's Hustle said our lives don't collide. Good. I think you're in Central. That's right, because we talked about getting together. Okay, good. So mine will go live, and then his will go live an hour later. So I'm in the Eastern time zone. But if you click on, I have a link on my channel under the live stream tab. If you click on that, it'll tell you what time in your time zone. So, yes, see you later. Bye, everyone. Thanks for everyone that popped in. See you later. Bye.